Stars, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86, and we are on another episode of Cat and Crops here. Today is going to be our comparison. So we're going to harvest two fields here in this video, field 10 and field 14. We are going to be doing the harvesting, that way we'll maximize hopefully the amount of crop we can get in. And we will have the worker who is just arriving here to the field now behind us. He will be carting. So once we get a full cart, we will jump in with him and we will see. Obviously, if we get a full cart, it's 50,000 litres. We want to get kind of a somewhat accurate measure for this test. So we're just going to get ourselves set up here and get going. Hoping our trailer is alongside us. I see him there. So we're just going to see if we can cut him off this way. So we're off to a fantastic start. So we just keep backing up. So not sure what we've gone wrong there, but we'll cut out this and we'll once you get into the field here, we'll get going. We're just going to push our way past him here. Hopefully the header lifts up. So we're back at it here, and hopefully we haven't caused ourselves too much damage there by what we were caught up there. Not sure exactly how that happened, guys, but it did. So as I say, this is going to be our comparison. We are simply just going to harvest all of this field, and then we are going to turn around and do the exact same for field 14 and note what we get. Bear in mind that field 10 here have no fertilizer applied at all. So it will be interesting to see what the final yield result is. Hopefully now he's sorted out his issue and he will just follow us. Okay on this one, so we're going to crack on here, guys. As I say, if you've any guessed what the yield might be, this is your chance to write it down and leave it in the comments, guys. We'll be aiming at about, I'm going to say maybe a trailer, and field 14 I'll be hoping for maybe a trailer and a half or so, just considering that had the fertilizer on it. What we might do next year in game is maybe plant either, if we do maize again, and do a national corn harvest, and again try and repeat the same principles of the experiment, where we only have fertilizer on, say, a few 14 again, or even summer rye or something like that, and we will try planting it and see does it bring a yield result for us. So from past experience, we can't quite go down the middle of the crop here. I would like to do it, but I don't think I should, as I believe the tractor will kick to one side or the other. We're just going to tip along, start facing ourselves in here. The good news out of this so far is, looking at it, we definitely will reach the trailer mark. How far above that we go will be interesting. We'll jump in cab for short term and just see if we can don't want to be missing anything. As I say, we're just going to keep note of how many trailers we actually send back to the farm yard here. Our silo in the yard is closing in, I believe, on 200,000 meters. So we're closing in on about halfway full in our silo, so the sooner we can fill it, the sooner we can start delivering everything to the VGA. And that in turn will result in, again, a better inflow of cash for coming here. Closing in on one full trailer here, so I think my guesstimate is going to be way out. Possibly even looking at maybe 2 trailers now off this field. We will have to wait and see, but definitely we're not going to just be one trailer out of it. So that is a plus for us. As we'll be hoping field 14 yields that bit more. That is one full trailer, guys. So we're just going to shut down our cutting, and we're just going to back up here for the short term, and we will await the unit. We're just going to jump back into it just to make double sure we are bang on 50,000 meters. So that is one full trailer gone to the farm silo. And once we get to the farm silo, again, we will continue to make note of how much we have in the silos as well. So we're just going to note that here now that we have field 10 of one trailer. So as I say, hopefully we keep note, and hopefully field 14 will yield that bit much more. But as we get here to the yard, as he approaches the silo bay, we will jump out. And we will just inspect on how much crop we have in our bunker. As you can see, the fill levels from left to right is quite different. So So we've jumped out there. I will say you should never jump out of a moving tractor, just to cover that base. So we're just under 200,000 litres, and the capacity I lie actually is over 662,000 litres. So we will try filling it. What have we got left here currently, bringing us into winter? We have 94,000 litres. So considering this is fermented and it takes about 2 months to ferment, we won't have access in to this pile until you're looking at maybe December. So we just have to take it extra easy on what we're using and keep an eye on it. And that's why this year we are filling this up, so that when next year when we do fill our first silo here again, that we can put a bit more into it again. So again, it just keeps our cattle going, or if we even want to indulge ourselves and buy more cattle, we can, as we have the feed supply. So while we're waiting for this to happen, guys, we're just going to jump back to our combine or even our harvester, and we will wait our tractor trailer return. So as he returns here to us, we're just going to get ourselves set up again to get going, and we're going to back to cutting again. So we have one full trailer gone, so we'll see what we get out of it, guys. There's a couple more passes left here, and then we'll be setting ourselves up again, as I say, for field 14. This one has interested me since the beginning, as I'm interested to see does the actual yield value be affected by the thing. So far everything else has been affected by fertilizer values, including our growth and the way the crops grow in the field and even how they look. So I can see why yield would not be implemented as well. We'll note we're not using the full extension of the head reader. That is just in the event that we've missed one or two heads on the way past previously, that by overlapping it we should in theory collect those and then maximize everything we can possibly get. So it's looking like a trailer and a half, as we are running out of product here on the field very fast. Two more passes and we should be complete in this field. So as I say, we will unload our trailer and do some mathematics, and we'll see where we stand on the end of that. I was hoping field 14 does yield more. That is just a notification there to tell us that in the game's eye this field is now completed. But if we do not hit complete on the tab there on the left hand side of the screen, should enable us to finish the harvest, which again is a nice feature. If we weren't too concerned about this bit that's left here in the top section center of the field, we could just hit complete and that would cycle the tractor to the silo, and he would unload and come back and await further instruction. We are going to try and cut everything we can. one more turn here, and then we'll jump into the tractor, see what we get. So we wait here now. We're just going to jump in quickly, and we'll see what we have. So if we jump in here, we have an extra 23,000 liters. So we'll write it all in. So we're going 23,439 on top of 50,000 liters already. So that gives us 73,000 liters. So if I head back to my harvester here, I'll jump outside. If I just hit complete, he should now continue his cycle, and by that he should go to the silo to unload. While he's in that, we will travel ourselves over to field 14, and we will start setting ourselves up. Thankfully there's no traffic here on the back roads, so we can swing around freely. And we have field 14 there now in front of us. Going to get to the farm side of it here, and we'll just pull up and wait. And as you see, our tractor and trailer is already back at the farmyard, and it is delivering product into the silo, so that is excellent. So it really just does bring a map alive, having the ability to have workers around you, especially for those whose internet mightn't be the best for in terms of playing a multiplayer series. So it's definitely a nice feature and a nice touch. And if we just jump out here now, we should head to our tractor, and you will notice how the textures are different this time around. What we are showing in is a lot greener, and what has fermented is a darker color, which is what we'd expect. What I do like about the AI unloading is they get a nice even surface. Whether if you look at my unloading on the left hand side, it was, I don't know how you'd quite say, but it's definitely a little bit more bumpier and rougher. So the AI definitely does a better job of loading it. And what's interesting to note is the sides are starting to get a little higher than the center where he's driving. Whether that's compaction or whether that's the way it does it, we're not sure. So he is caught to do a loop there, I believe. So we're just going to quickly see. It says in progress, so we still can't do it. So we're going to have to either stop it or let it complete before we can copy it and set it all up on the next cycle. So while he's heading back, I believe he will head back to field 10. So there's no point me showing you all that, guys. So we're going to jump back here when we've it set up, and we'll be ready to go then again for field 14. So just quickly, we're going to show you how we're doing it. Instead of creating a new task now each time, once he's reached his destination, which he has, if we just jump out, he's outside field 10. If we jump in and head to our tasks tab, you'll see our harvest tab here is coming up as done. So we'll just highlight it, hit copy, and what we're changing out is we're heading for field 14. Again, we want to start immediately, and I just like to keep vehicle combination here at the end. And once we hit save on this now, he shall, you'll hear him starting up, and he's going to head straight to field 14 where we're waiting with the harvester. and we will proceed to start harvesting. So that's just a quick way to get around having to set it up, link all your gear together, everything like that inside the tab menu. Once it's complete, just hit the copy button and change the details you need to change, and make sure that you tab immediately on the top where the date is. Although as we look here now, I'm not sure where he's kind of pulling. Oh, he's going down the side. This could be a fail. So he's having trouble on that one, so we're just going to take over here shortly. We're going to steer him around the building, and we'll be at field 14 in a quick second, and we'll be harvesting again. So he should take over again. He does. Now that bug might not have happened if we approached from a different side of the map to where we were. That is the route that was chosen for him, and we'll just see what way he's going to approach us here again. So he seems to be a bit better behaved this time. I'm just going to moonwalk across the front of the harvester. Not sure where he's going, but we're just going to wait here a second to turn. Really not sure where he's gone. I think he's doing a lap around the yard. Yeah, I believe he's doing a lap around the yard. So he's having a little bit of trouble just lining himself up to us. So we're just going to bring him down the side here ourselves, and hopefully he'll click in. So again, as good as the AI is, as I was just mentioning a while ago, there is these teething little issues where sometimes he just doesn't want to behave, and it can cause a bit of grief. And he should be turning into us. Right, this time he seems to be coming. So this time we're going to shoot down the side. Is he turning with us? Yes, he is. So there is still a couple of, the only way you can describe it is bugs, where he kind of tends to do his own thing. For the most part, great feature, really does work well. As I say, for single player work, these kind of jobs you can do without needing external mods. Seems to be struggling this time with us, whether that's on the downhill, he's just able to keep our speed. And again, for the most part, we're doing okay here. Just going to look across the back here. And I've noticed the texture in our trailer has changed again. I'm wondering, is that down to the maturity of the crop? Is it registering our crop here as mature that we're cutting, and hence throwing a different color texture? Not too sure again on that, guys. If any of you know more, you can let me know in the comments below. It'd be much appreciated, but for so far it is working. So we'll be hopefully aiming for 2 trailers, over 2 trailers. If we can get it here, it would be fantastic. And if not, then the fertilizer, I don't know how much of a difference it makes, barring the speed of the growth. And as you see the different kind of textures within the field here, some of it's greener and some of it's more mature looking. So obviously if we do get the yield bonus with it, then it's a no-brainer, and you will want to be pumping money into your fertilizer. Just going to try and turn here as best we can without catching any extra crop. Put alongside us this time. Come over in the area view here. We're just going to zoom in just a fraction. So again, he's kind of having trouble with the downhill sections, whether that's him trying to slow down. Not sure why he does that, but he does. But again, it's working, so we won't complain. We are coming up onto one full trailer nearly. Bear in mind there is a slight difference of 0.02 of a hectare, I believe it is, or 0.2 of a hectare in field size. So that will play a slight advantage in, or a slight role in the amount of crop we do get off the field. But it shouldn't be so much as in to say that we get like an extra half a trailer. No way should be that much. So we should be still able to kind of judge our results fairly accurately, I'm hoping. Just take a little bit off there as we go. The good one about this one is he's a shorter run to go, so you should be a lot faster to get back to us. Here he goes. That is a full load. So we're just going to back up here ourselves. Stick on our handbrake so we don't roll back down into the crop, and once he's unloaded we'll jump back in here, guys, and we'll get straight on to finishing field 14. So our guy should be making his way back to us here shortly. Here he comes. He is just struggling ever so much coming down the hill with us. And while we were waiting on that, we just checked it, and this field is 0.02 hectares smaller than field 10. So in theory, the fact that we can get more than 23,000 litres out of it, we are definitely on a winner with the fertilizer, which I'm hoping is the case. I can't see why it wouldn't be. I say, the game has implemented quite a lot of features, so I don't see why they wouldn't implement something along the lines of a yield boost or bonus. But we'll see. We'll cut away here and we'll see how we go. Just turned the hood off as well to keep everybody in a bit more suspense, even though I suppose you can't really see the fill level of the trailer. You can merely just kind of judge it from its level, actually displaying level. Again, we're going to even go for that one little stalk that's left standing down here, just as we want to maximize everything. We didn't leave one standing under the field, so we won't leave one standing on this field. We've about passing a bit left, and we should be done. So getting very, very closer to finding our actual result. The notification goes again to say we have the field complete, so we're just going to keep going. Now bear in mind that we have been chopping all of the product here for silage, so we will run this test again, as I say, in the coming season when we plant the actual crop. And again, we can do corn if we like, and we can use the corn header, the new corn header. If that's something you want to see as well, guys, let me know in the comments. Failing that, we can also go for the likes of rye or winter wheat or something like that, and just see how we go, and just see what the overall value is. And that will also compare, we could even try comparing bales and stuff in that one as well. So we have complete. We're just going to throw back on our HUD here, and we're just going to shut off. Moment of truth here now. We're going to run in for our tractor, and 31,000 litres. So we got an extra 9,000 litres from the use of fertilizer, which is very handy. So we got one trailer and we got plus 31,590. So that's a fair chunk to be up. I have to say, quite happy with that. And as I say, considering this was a slightly smaller field, we're just going to hit complete and let this continue. So considering this was a slightly smaller field as well, the yield value there is significant enough to make it worth your while. Now as I say, we will run this experiment again and use it on either a cereal crop, or we will plant maize again or corn and cut it as corn. Whichever one you want to see the most, guys, let me know in the comments below, and that's the one we'll aim for. So on that note, guys, this has been a productive learning schedule, and thanks very much for joining me on this one. And all going well, guys, we'll see you again on the next one. I've been Snowman86, and this has been Cattle and Crops. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and see you all again. Take care.